Critter Trades here, and today I'm going to tell you why letting your car warm up by idling is really bad for it in the wintertime. So we all know that cold starts are not the best for your vehicle, and we know that cold oil is not as good for the internal components of your engine as warm oil is. And it does take a long time for some vehicles to get up to operating temp, and it definitely depends on how you choose to warm your vehicle up. If you idle your vehicle when it's cold out, and I'm talking about below freezing, below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and even more so when it's below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, if you idle your car to warm it up, it takes a really long time. My car here, for example, when it's at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, it takes about 10 to 12 minutes for it to get to normal operating temperature from idle. Now, if I just drive it normally, it takes only about 2 to 3 minutes to get up to normal operating temperature. And you might think, well, hey, if I let my car idle slowly and get up to temperature slower, it'll be better for the engine in the long run because I'm not stressing it out with getting the RPMs up and driving it when it's cold. That would be wrong, and here's why. So before I tell you why you should just get in your car and drive away, please tell me why I'm wrong in the comments. This is not an opinion, this is actually fact. And if you look this up, whether you're supposed to idle your car to warm it up or just drive it to warm it up in the wintertime, you'll see that all the articles, anything you'll find out there, any information from anyone who's credible, not just some guy on some forums, you'll find that it's better to just get in your car and start driving it away with a modern engine. If you're in an older car that's carbureted, and that's anything way before the 2000, almost everything is fuel injected since the year 2000. If you're in a carbureted car, yes, that's different. It is better to let it warm up a little bit before you start driving away, just the way the injection system works. But on newer cars, you do not want to just sit and let it idle. And the main reason why you don't want to let your car idle to warm up is because your car wants to be warm. Your engine wants to warm up the oil so that it can be more efficient. It's better on the gas mileage when you warm your car up quicker, and it's also better for the engine. And the reason why it's better is because when your car is warming up at idle, you'll notice that the RPMs go up higher. A cold start RPMs are like 1500 RPM or so, give or take, depending on which car you drive. And the car has a little bit higher idle to help the car warm up quicker. And the reason for that is because when it is in that idle state, when it's cold, what it does is it adds a richer fuel mixture to the engine. And a richer fuel mixture actually strips the oil from the cylinder wall because of the ratio of the fuel when it's on cold start. And so it strips the oil off of the internal components, causing it to wear much quicker. And it's not a big significant thing. It's not like it's going to ruin your motor, but it is worse for your motor to let it idle. And the other thing that plays into this is because when you idle your car, it takes forever to get it up to operating temperature. So if you idle for 10-15 minutes, it's 15 minutes of extra wear where the oil is being stripped off of the internal components of your engine, and so it's adding more wear for a longer duration. If you get in and drive, it will have a little bit more wear because your RPMs are up a little bit higher, but the oil comes up to an operating temperature much quicker, and so it does get up to that operating temperature. So it's best to just get in your car, turn it on, drive off. If you need to scrape off the windshield while it's warming up and go. Yes, I get it. If you want a warm car to get into, that's fine, but it is worse for your vehicle. The other thing that people don't think about too is if you idle for 15 minutes at 1500 RPM, it is going to waste quite a bit more fuel. It's not like a crazy amount of fuel, but it is more than if you just get in and drive off right away. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And again, please let me know why you think I'm wrong. I'm really curious to hear what your reasoning is.